Hey guys, what's up? Sermo11 here with my review of Hunter x Hunter episode 120. Now, before I start the review, which should be very quick, I have a few things to say. Videos will be, well, number one, videos will be on and off for the next 2 months, and I'll try to post during spring break, which is in a week for me. And I'm sick, if you can't tell, so please bear with me. Number three is just some random points. Tomorrow's my birthday. I didn't want to review this episode, but the channel's kind of dead right now, so I thought I'd put a review out. Plus, when you have something, when you review something you don't really want to, more ideas start flowing about it. So I got some more ideas about the episode, and I also took a second look at the episode. So yeah, and I think I had something else to say, but I forgot. I'm not sure, but I think I said everything. I don't know. It might come to me later, but it's probably not that important. Uh, so on with the episode. I'm not going to go through the episode step by step. I'm going to try to go through it quickly, as I said before. Shoot is gone. So my first impression about this would be that Killua and Melarone took him because Pouf kind of looked through the entire palace and everything, and he didn't find him. So, if not, I wouldn't say that's a plot hole. I said that originally, but because I took a second look at the episode, I think I know where Shoot is. So, yeah. Morel turns his smoky gel off, and then we get a pretty long explanation giving the thoughts of Pouf and Morel. And I'm guessing that Togashi went to a writing convention or something before this arc. And I was going to save that line for the arc review, but whatever, I'll just put it in this. And I don't know, just like a lot of the writing, it just has changed from the previous arc. It seems like things have gotten a lot more detailed, and I don't know if they should be that detailed, but whatever. Kind of talk about that in every review. And my last review got a lot of downvotes because I guess people didn't like my thoughts on Gon being angry about Kite and everything. And it's not really a problem, but everyone seems like a main character at this point. We know everyone's thoughts. I think that's third person something. It's like third person omniscient or something like that. I don't know. We learned about that in school, but I forgot. And let me see. Yeah, one of the main things, I guess, the main themes of this arc, I guess you could say, is that your thoughts or overthinking could mean your downfall or victory. That's just what I think. And we learned about Poof's ability, which is called Beelzebub, and he can create clones at a really small size, but his main body also gets smaller, and the smallest he can get is about the size of a bee. So Morel uses his deep purple and summons almost 100 puppets, but Pouf steals his pipe and throws it into the ocean. I guess he'll get it back, but in a battle, I don't really know if I would, if that thought would come to me. You know, I'm trying to put myself in the place of the character. I don't really know if that thought would come to me unless Pouf flew in the direction of the ocean. Then I would think, oh, hey, maybe he threw it in the ocean, but I'm not even sure if Morel saw him, saw, like, where exactly he went. He saw him fly away, but he doesn't know where he went. And Morel and Knuckle run into Yuppie, and Yuppie is getting the most fights out of the Royal Guard so far, and I think that's pretty cool. But it's just, I need a fight that's more exciting, and I'll talk about that later, because I know I bring that up a lot, but I'll talk about that later. He turns all of his clones into Knuckle, and he attacks Yuppie. And Yuppie, I think this was stated in the anime, but I'm not sure. Yuppie basically has a shield and an attack at the same time. He can shield himself because he's constantly attacking. If he's constantly attacking and he can rip through anything, you're not going to be able to get to him. So he's shielding himself and attacking at the same time. But, I mean, he's really strong, so I doubt he's going to get defeated as of now. So he destroys a large number of the clones, and then Morel says that there never was a real Knuckle, and then Yuppie gets angry. I thought that was awesome. And then he lied, but it still was awesome. And then Yuppie's just about to blow up. He's like, I'll kill you. And then Knuckle just comes in and punches him because, Knuckle's waiting for the moment when he's about to explode because that's when he's most vulnerable. And I don't think they'll defeat him right now. I think someone else might defeat him. But so far he's fought Killua, Shoot. I don't think he fought Gon. Gon just kind of ran past him, I believe. So it's Killua, Shoot, Knuckle, and Morel. So we don't really have that many people left. And Hina, I don't know if did we know her name before? I'm not sure. But Hina, she's with the ant that can't speak, and she had the ant with her before earlier in this arc. And she can give Nin abilities, I believe. I'm not sure, but there was like the whole thing about her being pregnant, and then she said, "Oh, my belly went down, so I guess Chitu's dead." And then Chitu was going on and on about like how he had a new ability. So I think that's how it works. But Hina's about to leave the palace and become a queen, but Bezif, he's trapped under rubble. He convinces her to help him in exchange for treasure, and they're heading downstairs or under the building or whatever. And I forgot, I'm forgetting a lot of things, but is Calgo still down there? I think that was last week. Was that last week where we got the whole thing about Calgo? Wow, my memory is just bad, but I don't remember him ever making it back to the surface. I remember him killing the crab dude. What's his name? I can't even remember it. But Hina's just like so wrong for this. At first she says she can't help him or something, or that she can't lift that much, and then he mentions treasure and promises to help her with the treasure, and then she lifts it up right away and just throws it. But it's kind of okay because Bezif is like a sex addict. I mean, he could have just died there. So he's pretty weird. And Poof's main goal was always to protect and be by the king. So he evaluates the situation before going to the king. He sees Gon, P2, and Komugi. He's wondering what's going on there. Why isn't Gon attacking P2? He sees Hina, the ant that doesn't speak, Wolfen. He sees Yuppie, Knuckle, and Morel. And I thought this is kind of funny how the clone was acting crazy because he's like, there's a lot of enemies. And they're all the same person, so they obviously have to be clones. And I think he did notice that, though. And he doesn't notice Killua and Melarone because they're hidden. So that's why I was thinking Shoot would be with them, but he's probably not. And then there's a human who's been captured, but it's in a cocoon. Plus the queen's dead, but I think any female ant can serve as the queen. So maybe there's a new queen, or maybe there can be multiple queens. So someone ate Palm, and I think that's Palm. She's gonna be reborn as a ant because Pouf said it will be born soon, and the only person missing, or that person could be, would be Palm. And in the ending, we get like a weird version of Palm, so maybe it'll look very similar to her, but I'm not too sure on that one. And then there's this random flashback of Morel telling Knuckle that his clones will only turn into angry Knuckles, and there's like a sunset and everything. And when did they go over this? And it just kind of came out of nowhere, and it didn't really need to be explained because I don't know, I feel like they should be able to work in sync, but yeah, Knuckle was gonna die in that situation. He was gonna die again by Yuppie, so I guess he had to add that just to explain it. I don't know why, but Togashi added that for some reason. And then there's another random scene of some guy in the hospital, and I was thinking, wow, is this a setup for the next arc? What is this about? Who is this guy? Or has an ant been reborn as a human or something? I think that would be kind of interesting, but I'm not sure, but I think it's Shoot, and it has to be Shoot. Someone saved him, and we don't know who it is, and he's like, oh, is that? And he doesn't finish his sentence. But, see, guys, if you take a second look at an episode, you'll notice more things. I think you should always do that with anime now. If there's an episode of anime where there's like random things happening, you should probably take a second look at it because you might notice more things. Because I definitely think this is shoot. And at first I thought P2 was scared of Gon because P2's like, you stay away, but Pouf is there and the episode ends because I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Pouf is there because Pouf said he was going to see the king and he showed up by them first. I don't know why. Maybe he can't locate the king because I'm guessing the king and what's his name? Netero, yeah. I'm guessing Netero and the king went pretty far away. I mean, they rode a dragon, so. But overall, this was a good episode, and I really liked Pouf's Beelzebub ability. I like the clones and everything. And next week, it looks like we'll see a new ant or a new ability by Yuppie. And I'm thinking it's an ability because it was red and everything, and I think it was Yuppie. So I'm just gonna go with Yuppie. And it said it was like defeat and something else. So I'm guessing someone's gonna finally lose because we've been having like fight after fight, but no one's losing. It's more about thinking and everything. Yeah. But oh yeah, I forgot this point. I'm not saying there's a problem with Hunter x Hunter, but it's more of a thought process and ability thing. You know, the main characters are all clearly weaker than the Royal Guard, but with a good plan, they can defeat any enemy. So if you think back, Hunter x Hunter has always been like that, but in this arc, it's kind of been really pushed. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. And check out my Facebook and Twitter to keep up with all things Surma 11. And this review was not short like I said it would be. But anyways, peace.